Hi everybody, welcome back to Friday Sews. I'm Alison, this is Sew Like Dotty, and these are my September sewing plans. So for me, September is split into two halves. We're going to go with pre-holiday and post-holiday. We're off to France and we're going for 11 days, but I'm at work the day before I go, and then obviously you've got that sorting out day after. So I'm pretty much going to lose 2 weeks of September. So I'm not being overly ambitious with what I'm making. I've got some things cut out already. Some of the fabrics you'll recognise from my recent fabric haul, and then I'm thinking about what I want to do when I come back. So let's dive straight in and have a look at the things that I want to get made before I go away, and I've got 8 days. But they are simple makes. So the first thing is the Sew Over It tote pack, which is this bag just here. I've made one before. I am a pattern insider, so I do get this pattern for free. So this basically works as a tote bag and a rucksack. So the holiday that we're going to France, and it's not a, like usually we go all inclusive, it's not that sort of a holiday. So we're going to be staying in Antibes, we'll be spending quite a bit of time there. We've got an Airbnb, but then we'll be jumping on the train and going to like Cannes and Monaco, probably as a few different places up and down the coast. Not every day, so I've decided to go for a bit of a capsule holiday wardrobe, and I'll probably share that with you before I go. So I've got a couple of different top, well actually it's the same top, possibly another top before I go, that I want to make, and some elastic waisted like pull on wide leg palazzo pants. And then I've got a few shirts, one that I made, a couple that I've bought, which are like double gauze long shirts, which I can also wear as a dress. So I don't particularly need loads of beach wear. I'm going to chuck in one of the bathers that I made for our last holiday in May. I mean, we probably will go to the beach, but the beach that's near us in Antibes is more where you just chuck your towel on the floor and maybe sit for a couple of hours. So it's a very different holiday for us. I'm looking forward to it. So the fabric that I'm going to use for the tote pack is this one here that I got from Jenny Stitches. It's a sort of a semi-waterproof fabric. It's lovely, isn't it? Very holiday vibes. I've not decided what I'm lining it with yet, says she, because I'm looking at all my fabric behind, but I've got plenty of things on the shelf that I can line this with. So I think that might be a get started on maybe Sunday make. I get a day on that and get that done. So if I don't get that done, I have already got a tote pack, but I bought this fabric to make one for my holidays, so I would like to try and get that done before I go. If that fabric's still available, I'll drop a link in the description box to it, otherwise I'll just put in Jenny's website on there. Okay, next up I've got 2 pairs already cut out of the Friday Pattern Company Sewero style trousers. They're all ready to go. I'm actually recording this on Wednesday and I'm going to sew turn this afternoon, so I'm toying with the idea of actually taking some of these there. Well, definitely maybe a top I could get done, or I can definitely get a pair of trousers done. I might even get both pairs of trousers done, just to get a bit of a head start, because I'm kind of thinking, why am I finishing off a dress that I'll show you in a second when I can do that when I come back? I don't need that before I go. I'm sure that makes sense. So I don't put the pockets in these. They've got the sorry, I'll just let it focus, the sloping pocket there. So all I do, my pattern piece just has some extra paper added on, and I cut straight up. I probably could extend and put the waistband on it as well, but I prefer to do that separately. So the fabrics that I've got for those are, first of all, not very exciting. I showed you it recently. Find that one. Sorry, I'll just unzip this plain linen, which was from Fleur, but I know this is no longer in stock, so that's just one of the waistband pieces there. So it's just a navy viscose linen. I'm kind of going with colours that I know will go with everything while I'm away, so I'm thinking I might take the 2 pairs of trousers this afternoon. That would be good. So I need to take some black overlock and thread with me, and I shared this one with you recently as well, which is from Minerva, so I'll drop the link to this fabric in the description box. So this is called Animal Glow. You can get it in jersey, but this is the viscose chalice. So I'm kind of thinking, I've got like a black shirt that will go with this, I've got a pink shirt that will go with this, I've got a black top that will go with this, but I have got some viscose, she says, looking at it. 2 seconds. You're in front of my fabric today. So I've got this viscose. Let's see if it, actually it doesn't go. I was thinking it would, but it's a totally different pink. So it doesn't really go. So we'll forget that plan. That's for another time. My plan is to make a top in that, but it may not be for this holiday. So yeah, if I changed to black overlock and thread, I could pretty much get these done this afternoon. Probably to the point where I can just thread the elastic through when I come home, because I like to sort of try them on and do that. So I love it when I do my plans with you guys, because I sort things out in my head. It's a really good move. So once I've got those done, that will be 3-4 pairs of pants that I've got to take away. I'll probably travel in one of them anyway. There's a possibility I might make another pair. We'll see. So that is my sewist pants. I'm kind of thinking tops, trousers. I've got some vest tops as well that I can put underneath, you know, for a change. Just mixing it up a bit, really. I'm not taking loads of stuff. There's a washing machine in the Airbnb. Yeah, so I can keep everything fresh. Okay, next two makes, again, quick and easy. I know this is in black, so it's tricky for you to see, but I've shown it before. It's the Fibre Mood London top. So this looks like a woven t-shirt. Well, it is a woven t-shirt. It basically looks like a t-shirt. It's got just a round neck. It's bias bound around the neck, and then it has 2 ties on the back. So I've got both of these cut out. I have made this without the tie on the back, but both of them that I've cut today I've done with bias binding instead of creating a yoke, and I've got the ties to go on the back. So 2 fabrics you saw recently. The first one is this blue butterfly fabric, which I'm thinking this will look lovely with those navy linen trousers. It's really pretty, this. The colours are very, very me, and it's quite chilled holiday vibe. And all I'm going to do is chuck like a couple of beachy summer dresses that are already made in, probably 3 for on an evening. I'm just going to kind of rotate everything around. Yeah, it's not like me to pack light, but don't really see the point of taking lots of extra things. So that is ready to go. That was from Ammo Threads. I'll pop a link to that in the description box. I think it was £4.95 a metre. I did share all of these fabrics recently. You can hear me, my little clips. That means that's the back. Do you have little kind of ways that you mark and record things and, you know, do your thing? I do. If it's the back of a sleeve or the back of a top, I put little clips on the back so I know which is the back. I know I could put the 2 notches on, but you know, that's just a thing that I do. And we've also got, in the same pattern, this fabric which was also from Ammo Threads, which is again a viscose in this rather cute, this is the sleeves. You can see, that's the back. This one just here. And again, I'm thinking that'll be nice with the plain linen. As I'm making this, I'm kind of thinking I could do with some of the ones that are plain, just to mix it up a bit. Do I need another pair that are plain? Do I have anything plain? Solid. Isn't that the word you're supposed to... I don't like the word solid for fabric. Yeah, I used to be a nurse, so things I would describe as solid aren't fabric related. So I'm going to go with plain. And we'll just leave the rest of that conversation there. Oh God, I'm making myself laugh just thinking about it all. Okay, so that's where I'm at with that. So the other tops that I've got are a plain black and a plain white. So they'll go with kind of the other pants that I've got, because I've got my black and white sewist pants in this fabric. I'll just pull it out of my shelf. In this fabric, so I'm taking those, and I've got another pair of Tilly and the Buttons Sapphire trousers, which are black with a big pink flower on that I made ages ago, so I'm taking those. So I think there's enough versatility. I think this top really does go with, I guess it would go with those trousers as well, but that would really go with the Tilly and the Buttons trousers. but I was thinking of making this in another Judy dress, which is what I'm wearing now, but as a top, which I've made before. But in all honesty, I've got a floral one of those in cotton lawn, which again I could take to wear with my plain. Plains are going to get a lot of wear, aren't they, on this holiday? I'm literally talking to you, but I'm scanning my shelf thinking, oh, what else could I make? You never know, somebody might have some swag at Sawtune this afternoon when I go on the stash table that might just be like, just the job. Right, I'm not going to try and fold that up anymore. I'm going to do that with it. Get rid of it. Okay, so that is definitely before I go. And I know this probably isn't the most exciting vlog. I mean, when I say that, you're probably about to like shut me down. I don't mean you to do that. But you may remember that I recently used this fabric to make the Carleen dress. And I got lots of comments from you all about it, and I didn't have it the wrong way around, I absolutely promise. I made sure I marked the back yoke. I sewed a label on it so I knew which was the back, but it just didn't work for me. But this is cut and ready as the Fleur dress, which was what I was going to make this afternoon. But actually, I'm not in a rush for this. So this can wait until after my holidays. So that's a definite make after my holidays. And then one of the other things that I want to do, since I retired, I do work on a Saturday morning and I do some admin. Obviously I do my editing and things for this, but basically I'm semi-retired. But I feel like all my routines changed, and I felt like I was starting to create a routine, and then because everybody else has kind of been at home, my routine's gone out of pot. So it's definitely sort of been affecting my mood and my mental health. So I've decided to kind of create a routine, and I want to get more active because I'm so inactive. I just need to get active. So you'll remember, if you saw last week's vlog, we went to the Day Fever event in Newcastle on Sunday, which was 3 till 8 p.m. So basically danced for 5 hours there, which was great. Loved that. They're all over the country in the UK. Just go on Day Fever on Instagram, and there's a link on there for tickets and stuff like that. It was only 10 quid and it was absolutely mint. It had all the visuals that they had behind them, with things from like, well, when I was young and even when my daughter was young. So I don't know, from like Metal Mickey and oh god, I don't know, adverts, and like things were just coming up all the time, and you were going like, oh, do you remember that? Oh, do you remember that? You know, like, yeah, loved it. So did that, and then I went out yesterday and I just got some like a sports bra, t-shirt, got leggings, and shoved my trainers on this morning, and I've done 33 minutes. So I've done part of a Davina Aerobics DVD video, it's on YouTube, and Get Fit with Rick, which is like a walking activity. He's a UK guy, but he's based out of Dubai now. So that was disco music. He has loads of different ones. So it was 13 minutes, I think it was 1,500 steps. And yeah, there's like a Harry Styles one. I've put a little private playlist together on YouTube so I can just go in and pick which things I want to do. So I yesterday went hunting for some free patterns. So I found a free pattern for a sports bra. If I can find a picture of it, I'll pop the picture in. And I've printed that off and stuck it together because it was basically like, was it 6 sheets? I can't remember, like that. So it's a racer back top. So I've got loads of sports fabric, like scrap bits for swimming costumes and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a go at doing that. I'm going to do that when I come back. I've made swimwear, but I've not really made activewear before, so I quite fancy giving that a go. I also downloaded the Hubie leggings from Sew Over It, which I do get for free as a pattern insider. But there is also Patterns for Pirates do peg leg leggings if you're looking for a free pattern as well. And there's a top, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'll pop it in on Sew Over It, that's like a sports sort of top. I've downloaded that as well. I probably won't get the top made. I think I might aim to do this dress and the sports bra in September, but then have a go at doing some leggings and stuff later on. I've made the peg leg ones for a child, it's dead easy, so there's no reason why I can't do that. So I think that's where I'm at. I'm not going to kind of overcomplicate it. There may be more after the holidays, but for now, that's where I'm at with it. So let me know what you've got planned, let me know what you're up to, and yeah, I will share my holiday wardrobe. Obviously I'll take some pictures while I'm away, but I will be back with you next Friday because we don't go away just yet, for another vlog, and we can see how we got on with everything then. Okay, so take care guys, happy sewing and have a lovely weekend or week of sewing. Bye.